Eating moldy food can have various effects on health, depending on factors like the type of mold, amount ingested, and individual health. While some molds are harmless, others produce toxins that can be harmful when consumed. Mold spores are commonly found on fresh produce, and they can naturally land on our food and plates from the air. For example, strawberries or raspberries left at room temperature for too long may develop signs of mold spoilage due to mold spores present from the harvest environment. Consequently, consuming mold unintentionally in our daily lives is not uncommon. However, this doesn't mean you should willingly consume moldy bread or cheese. In the right environment, mold can grow and cause spoilage, leading to illness. Dr. Darin Detwiler, an associate teaching professor at Northeastern University, explains that nausea or vomiting might occur after eating mold as the body's natural response to rid itself of the mold. Nevertheless, it's entirely possible to consume something moldy without severe consequences. Is it safe to eat mold? While eating moldy bread might not always be harmful, it does come with risks. Dr. Abby Snyder, an assistant professor of food science at the Cornell College of Agriculture and Life Sciences, points out that some molds can produce mycotoxins on certain foods like corn, wheat, and peanuts. Mycotoxins are toxic compounds naturally produced by specific types of fungi and can cause nausea, cramping, and vomiting. Snyder highlights that mycotoxin production due to mold growth on prepared food hasn't been extensively studied, leading to relatively conservative safety recommendations. Moreover, mycotoxins are heat-stable, meaning cooking won't destroy them. Additionally, it's challenging to distinguish molds that produce mycotoxins by appearance alone. To reduce the risk of mycotoxin exposure, Snyder suggests cutting around moldy parts of hard meats, hard cheeses, and firm vegetables, cutting at least 1 inch outside the mold. For softer foods, consumers should discard moldy products as mycotoxins can diffuse or grow below the surface. Aflatoxins, fellow foodborne toxins found in mold, can also cause liver damage and are identified as a cancer risk factor. Dr. Benjamin Chapman, a professor and food safety specialist at North Carolina State University, advises purchasing nuts and nut butters from major commercial brands and discarding nuts that appear moldy, discolored, or shriveled to lower the risk of aflatoxin exposure. Notably, those with a penicillin allergy could be at risk if they consume moldy food. Chapman cites a case report where someone with a penicillin allergy experienced anaphylaxis, a life-threatening allergic response, after eating pancakes made from moldy mix. When should you see a doctor after eating mold? For most people, eating mold is unlikely to cause severe illness, and they may only experience minor gastrointestinal upset. Detwiler assures that you would need a very underdeveloped immune system and to eat a ton of mold in order to get sick, which is still unlikely to be fatal. However, if you knowingly ate something moldy and developed prolonged nausea and vomiting, Detwiler recommends seeking medical attention. In such cases, a doctor might prescribe medicine to induce vomiting or diarrhea to flush out the system.